eyes at him. Does he have me?
Roll insight. Take a d12. Wolfgang, that costs you all of, like, 3 gold. So...
Alright, I believe him.
You do believe him, yeah. And it... to further accentuate the point of how much he does know, like, you squint your eyes at him, and then he just goes, "Oh, you're really not trusting me. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. You know you could be trusting me. Come on."
Boy, what?
Alright, then.
Boy, boy. God, I would love to get Poe in this setting. You'd have a fucking blast, bro. Anyway. Yeah, you think he gets you. Alright.
Great, that saves me a lot of
Headache.
talking.
Don't worry. In due time, you'll understand my background on this. So, you guys have your donuts. I got my souvenir snacks. I think our business is concluded. Unless you guys need any for anything.
Remind me, Crash. Did Connor say that he wanted us to return after? I think that's what
He'd prefer
said.
if you guys did, yes. If you, he said if your timetable is allowing for it.
Right.
Again, it's a bit of an arbitrary point because you guys would probably come back to use Lord Swahad's teleportation circle.
Yeah, that's what I thought he meant. Was like after we're all done.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, yes and yes. There you go. Technically both.
Okay.
Yeah, Sadar will just mention it. There is something Maestro Connor would like to talk to us about if we have the time to spare for it.
Oh, and here I was hoping to get away in time. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. How about we start heading towards the damn forest? Unless you guys have something else here in town you want to do.
If this is you not speaking, if I'm not mistaken, isn't he supposed to fill us in on something about the Nightmare Imperium or something? I thought that was what.
Was he?
I remember that.
Was he, though?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
Okay, then he will. So what's that?
Okay.
That would say probably shouldn't do it in the middle of town, nonetheless.
No.
No, but Stas would mention it. Like I want to mention it, but so that it doesn't sneak off and not sneak off. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
I'd be skedaddles.
So, you guys
Very intense.
begin heading out in town, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you guys have anything else you want to do in town.
No.
No.
We just have to find out which donut that we have is the freshest, real quick.
Just eat all of the other ones.
You saw as like they were like as you were sitting down, like the way they prepare stuff is it goes obviously front to back because front is towards the display, and then left and right. So the back right one is the most fresh one by their packaging style.
Okay.
It's like how to describe. Have you guys ever? There's a whole subreddit for this. Efficient workers, and it's like people who are literally like so based into like this work trance that they're super fast.
Yep.
It's like that. Like in that bakery, it's like that. Like everyone knows exactly what they're supposed to be doing, and they do it super efficiently, super quickly, and it's like breathing to them.
Flow.
Almost machine-like. Yeah, people are people are pretty awesome. Humanity sucks. People are pretty awesome though. So, you guys begin heading out of town. Okay, this is a lot darker and sadder than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I
I was like, damn, alright, complete mood shift.
Yeah, hold on. I mean, it is meant to be a bit more calmer than Lost in Paradise. There we go. Go for White Orchard.
All that Heartlandic positivity has to be balanced out somehow.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, Heartlandic area, farmland, ruralities, is like the rolling hills of, like, Italy. Like, it's just so and it has its own calm and tranquility to it. It confuses Zol being able to see this far out. Actually, no, I take it back. No, you guys went through the hall fields. That's like the ultimate point of seeing as far out. Never mind, take it back. As far as as it would be. So
I guess
you guys
he's
been
confused
walking
by
out
the lack of artillery.
Yeah. Why ain't the sky falling down on us? Anyways, you guys been walking out to the outskirts of town, which is sort of towards the way you would have to take to get back to Lord Swahad's estate, because the road that leads towards the direction of the Danforce is to the southwest, and the road that leads from town up to Lord Swahad's estate wraps around the slope of the hill in a south and western direction. So you're like halfway towards going back to the estate, when eventually you guys do have to go off the cobbled path and onto a trodden path. All right, I think we're in a good place of peace and quiet now. Let's not take too long. We have other stuff to do. So, where do I start? Where do I start? He crosses his arms. He taps the side of his forehead, like the meme where the black guy's like, "Hey, think on it." I guess it's more talking on me than on all of you. Yeah, exactly. You guys have experienced that link before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. It sort of gives you a benefit, right? A bonus, a boon.
Yes.
Then you're already halfway done in understanding what I'm going to be talking about. Us. I know nearly all the world knows us as the Maestro Academy's acquisition force. And they're right. That is true. We are a force and we do acquisition work. Sometimes by finding and uncovering, sometimes by poaching and killing. Depends on what the target is. He shrugs. Depends on what the marshals call out. We have something similar. We have this connection. Ties us all together. There are some scathing remarks and critiques of it, and I don't deny them that, but I think the benefits absolutely outweigh the downfalls. Not that he does two shaky hands, do dismissive, no hands. Not that you guys gotta worry about that, though. You guys aren't us. We're called Venkoshi. That's our real name. Hollis begins cracking open their book to write this down, and then Marshall Neal is in front of Tolas, putting a hand to close the book immediately. Sorry, kiddo, this has to stay off the records. You don't want a visit from a silencer. A what? Keep it that way. The term Venkoshi isn't something thrown around lightly or commonly. Our titles and names are a very, very well-kept secret. So don't be blabbing about us to people you don't want known about us. The rest of River Company, I think, is fair game. You guys are in the similar ways as, each other. That's fair. But
Right.
talking to people, even someone like Lord Treyarch, you can't be doing that. You feel me?
Yes.
Nods.
Good. So, our connection is based on our best. He begins not casting something, but sort of like a mime would move their hand in front of something. It's oh, there's something there, and then they pretend there's something there as part of their miming. This time, actually, something does appear, physically and visibly. This little chart, this little MLM multi-level marketing sort of thing, where it's a pyramid onto a pyramid onto a pyramid sort of deal. It gets better as you go up, but there's less of them as you go up. It trickles down, though, too. if one of our betters is nearby one of our bottoms, they still get the boost from the better. That's what Felvaton Mori was trying to check on you guys. And it seems that you guys have some capability of benefiting off our network. Which is sort of a slight security concern if I'm being honest, but I'm just a marshal. I'm not a Felvaton. As you guys can probably tell, he squints. Actually, wait, hold on. He begins squinting, leaning closer towards you guys. I don't know if you guys are ready for that. Do you guys think you're ready for that?
One way to find out.
He looks across all of you. The rest of you. To see if you agree with what the judge said.
Else nods.
The same background noise. Rider. I assume in lack of decline, you agree. Roger. Alright. The Nightmare Imperium and the Dreaming City. We have a large library on the topic.
You do?
Oh yeah. Not here.
No.
At our HQ at the Meister's Academy. Well, south of the Meister's Academy, technically. And no, you're not going to be able to get in there. Not if I join the Vinkoshi. Sorry. Faction policy. And you guys aren't joining the Vinkoshi. You guys aren't willing to give up what you got to give up to join. I know that. But he stretches a bit. Might still do some good. I'm looking into it. And maybe me telling you some more stuff about us. Just know that we're from the same origin as this link that you guys got. I mean, we got one too. So, he shrugs. I don't think that's too surprising to hear. Any questions?
So far, it makes sense, I suppose. Similar origin, similar connection. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys are different than us, but yeah, similar. Similar enough, at least. I think your guys is a bit deeper connected to the Dreaming City and stuff like that. Ours is a bit more of an isolated case.
Makes sense.
Lasted this long. Curious. Would you guys ever go back?
The city?
Probably. Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
Touche. Kidding.
Have a sneak-
Why not?
have a
Because
s-
it's a place beyond reality. Not many people go towards that.
Mm,
You know, if they had the capability, I don't think many people would.
I think going back is one of the only ways to get into contact with Comrade. I don't know that for sure. But
this
Maybe,
would be
maybe
one-
not.
Yes.
Is it really that important, though? You guys have other stuff to be doing. He looks down the dirt road that leads into the damned forest.
Who says we can't do both?
Time.
borrowing some words from Mr. Connor. There's always something that needs doing.
Yeah, ain't that true? Fair enough.
Let me prioritize.
Hmm. Alright. Good enough of an answer for me. Then, if you don't got any more questions, he gestures down the dirt path. Have fun in Burford, dear.
I don't know if we'll get an answer, but I am curious as to why we still need this donut.
You'll see. Go on, then.
That's what I thought. Anyone else have any questions?
Silence. So, into the forest you go.
Yep.
Once we're by ourselves, Sidra will be looking over at Silas and he tries to catch Silas's eyes for a second, and then he sort of hesitates. Clearly wants to say something.
What is it? Silas will look at him.
Have you seen a crocodile-looking fellow?
Silas will tilt their head. I don't believe so.
Okay. Right. What are Loa?
If Neednot's memory serves, they're like spirits.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Spirits?
Forces, they do whatever's in their nature to do.
Like ghosts?
I don't know.
Some are.
They can be?
Right. And your friend, what was his name? The trickster one?
Ichabod.
Ichabod. Is he a Loa?
Yes.
But he's not like a ghost. Interesting. So, similar but different.
Yes?
Does the name Reservaris mean anything to you?
No, it fucking doesn't. No fucking way. No fucking way.
They'll shake their head. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Weird. He told me to ask about Loa. Yeah, well, thank you for telling me.
Who told you that?
All of your own perception. No reason. Wolfgang automatically succeeds because he
Use him.
not even because he has jack stats, but just because of something specific.
Oh, come on.
Yo, you suck!
No, I'm adding his last wish to that.
If you roll one, I'm gonna go ha 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 like a seagull. Oh, you were so lucky! You were so lucky!
No, I wish it was a 1 because I can reroll ones.
Well, not on a D.
No, it's the worst
not on a
case.
D6.
Right. You're right. It is 1. 16.
Sajar, Uro de Percepzione.
Oh, me too? I thought I was
Yeah, all of you.
excluded.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Hey, pretty good. And as I said before, Wolfgang automatically succeeds. I guess thematically it fits that Silas doesn't notice. Ichabod is with you guys. He's there and not there. He's like not physically there, but he's spiritually there. And I don't mean in like an emotional support way, more in the sense of like Loas aren't really physical, corporeal people unless they want to be. And he's literally just been standing with Wolfgang this entire time, hiding behind his towering presence.
Wolfgang's privy to this.
Yeah, Wolfgang just knows. You can just sort of detect that Ichabod's there, and he's just like, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
He's like purposefully like making himself like widening his stance.
So I was like, what are you guys all looking at? I'm kidding.
Yeah, and now that you guys have brought it up, like Deet and Sajar, you actually could see Ichabod. It's like, don't talk to me or my son ever again. Is behind Wolfgang.
Say no.
My tippy toes.
Grab onto my belt.
He grabs onto your belt, pulls himself closer.
And then like walking like a cardboard cutout, Wolfgang like moves to the side. It looks like over his shoulder, like, oh, there's nothing there. I thought I heard something. Inside checks. Did they buy it?
Yeah, roll a D100.
Get one. 76.
We're all soldiers
Alright, your
now.
guys' DC is 24
For insight?
or insight?
for insight.
Fuck. Alright, well.
Hey. You see through his lies and machinations, Sajar.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You know
god!
what it is?
Jesus.
You
Double bottle.
is trash!
Master of Deception, Wolfgang von Tanzlund.
Nice.
You know what it is? Silas is too busy whistling that tune from before. They're just not paying attention.
In all honesty, Ichabod, if you have something, if you know something, I would love to know.
Ichabod?
I am not Ichabod, I am Wolfgang von Tanzlund.
Yeah, what he said.
What he said?
I can see and hear you.
Where?
I assume Silas notices he's here now.
Roll
I
perception.
think
Everyone's just.
Damn it!
Yes!
I think
Yeah, you
getting got, Wolfgang will like kind of lean out of the way and be like, oh, Ichabod!
Oh, I got the jump on you, huh?
Oh, mein Freund, how long have you been there?
Oh, I just got here.
I believe you. Step out of the
believe
way.
Alright, what's up? Yeah, I've been here. I just want to make sure you're doing well, kiddo. I mean, Wolfgang's here, so I'm 100% confident you're gonna do well, but... call me soft-hearted.
Aww.
So
He points at his heart location, you could see like a pulsation, like a Looney Tunes, like it actually like pushes his chest forward a little bit.
Wolfgang pokes his finger, goes all the way in.
Oh my god!
He goes,
You found your way to my heart.
Oh, can we stop?
What are you guys talking about? Loa? He like does like a jump, grabs onto a branch of a tree that you guys are going under, and like hefts in like an acrobat, pulls himself and loops himself onto the top, and like does like a Slav squat at the top.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, Sajar.
Loa, depending on how you want to pronounce it.
yeah, the latter.
They're both the right pronunciation, and they're both wrong.
Oh,
I mean, pronunciation changes from place to place. Doesn't make it wrong. Besides, you get what they're trying to say. So yeah, he's begins stand up and like almost like as if he's tightrope walking on the branch. He begins like sort of boredly going down the branch. What about us?
did you hear the conversation I had with Silas just a
Nope.
moment ago? Okay.
We're so
This
busy
is what he
hiding.
said. Blah, 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 blah.
Ugh. Stradivarius. Don't know the name. Maybe I can
Does
find
a
out.
shrunken head ring any bell?
That's pretty common practice in voodoo, which is the religion of Loa. Well, not of us. I don't really do much worship of myself. But when people pay homage to Loa, that's what it's called. Voodoo. Voodoo.
Okay.
Why? Looking to become a practitioner?
No, I had out of body experience, I suppose. I met someone, a crocodilian-looking fellow named Reservaris. He had a
I don't
shrunken
know
head.
the name, but if they worship Loa, if they practice voodoo, I could probably find out.
Yeah, he told me to ask the Garth-Mod about the Loa.
He stops, teetering for a sec. The cat man?
And
Well,
that's
that's
what he
just
said.
incorrect. I'm not a man.
I don't think they're talking about you, kiddo. He stops his like mimicry of tightrope walking on the branch and goes back to Slav squad, leaning over, almost as if he's ready to fall, but he's also not real, but he also is real. Leans over at like a 45-degree angle, holding himself by the bottoms of his boots and the grip of his hands, grabbing the branch, leaning forward and down, looking down at you.
There might have been a comma between cat and man, I'm not sure. Had a strange accent.
Cat man.
Ask the cat man?
I
Ask
used
the
to be a cat man.
Cat man? Where? What?
I said used to be.
Oh.
Changed?
I died.
You died.
I died.
You
That's
are
not
the
too
cat man.
uncommon for a mortal to die, right? Sort of the point of mortal, as a definition.
And you became a Loa spirit.
Yeah. Not all Loa were alive at some point, but sometimes when a voodoo practitioner dies, they get to become a Loa.
I see.
Lucky you.
It is what it is. I'm denied the perfect paradises of the true gods. He begins feigning, like he's about to faint. Nah, I don't mind walking around the earth. It does get a bit boring at times, lonely, but he looks at Wolfgang. You make company. Equally eternal company. I can go find out who this guy is. This Gator man. Ask a friend, to ask a friend, to ask a friend, to ask a friend. That being said, it's not going to be cheap. He holds out he rubs his finger and thumb together like a mullah sort of hand gesture. Loa need tributes. I mean, I don't charge anything to Silas for specific reason.
Pick a number.
42.
42 gold. I put it in his hand.
Well, he's up in a tree right now, so you have to jump and
Alright.
give it to him.
I take out 42 gold and I hold it up like.
Do you need the boost?
He holds you up like a
Sure.
cat.
Oh,
Alright.
Long noodle.
Yeah, just
Cigar.
bring him by the hips. Doodle.
No, that's not how it works. Not all Loa need money.
Alright then.
I'll let you know. I'm trying to think of who I'd even contact.
Let's hold up a donut. You want one?
I'll put the exchange in down.
You put the
Thank you,
exchanging done.
Wolfgang.
I'll take one of those donuts. That might actually do some good.
Oh, there you go.
You
Also hold up the second freshest one.
the second freshest one.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 2 donuts missing.
What?
Also go back and count
Interesting.
them.
The freshest one's gone already.
Very interesting.
Hmm.
Precious
Precious
one's gone.
already.
The freshest one's gone already. You guys
Oh,
been
I
walking in the
guess-
forest for like a good 10 minutes now.
Oh, yeah,
This tribute
because...
has been paid.
We never found out why we needed it.
Yeah,
I think
it was
perhaps it's better that way.
Wolfgang and Ichabod know.
Oh.
Alec doesn't know.
Don't worry, Alec. I'll pull you aside.
Oh,
There's a lot of like side chatting in today's game.
very mysterious.
Hmm.
Spooky.
And yet, every time I feel left out.
Oh, Pete, dorky.
You're also super quiet now suddenly.
Is she?
Oh crap.
On
I
my
mean,
end.
a little bit, but
Sounds fine to me.
Yeah, same.
yeah, you're the problem.
Oh, shut up!
Maybe a little further from the microphone is all.
Hold up.
Holding.
That's probably nothing. I just
Does it
adjusted
sound
her volume to be louder.
Yeah, a bit.
I've got a killer headache.
Haha, mood.
Too much laughter, too much joy.
How dare you?
I know. The audacity.
You must only be sad.
Crying makes headaches worse, so I will be discontent.
Can't
Just
handle
can't be
my
happy.
level of pain.
Oh god.
So yeah, the freshest donut is gone.
Alright. Those will audibly complain, oh, we didn't find out why.
Oh, the ways of the world are just so mysterious, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a bright mind to be able to determine why.
Are you calling me stupid?
I think you are getting a victim complex.
I
Do
think
not
you're
take to
avoiding the
heart, young
question.
Silas.
Come on, think
It's
back
just-
to root, kiddo.
Some secrets are just so secret. Could I have one? He's reaching into the box.
No, shut. Stop, shut it. No, you can't.
Here, he grabbed one. It's okay. He has like a plus 20, or he has a 20 dex.
Yeah, he takes his hand out from behind his back, and he's already got one in his hand. I'll just take this one then.
I'm gonna give you one anyway because I feel bad.
Treat Wolfgang like a Witcher would treat like the normal mundane mortal realm in the Witcher universe, where it's just like, yeah, let me, with my hyper perception, slow myself down so I don't accidentally high five you and break your hand. Literally have to do that for teacups in the books, so just say. Anyways, so yeah, you guys are traveling through the damn forest.
And just real quick, I do have to dip out now, so
That's fine. That's good. That's
yeah,
good thing
if
it's
you guys
good
are still on after session, I'll probably hop back on. But until then,
Good.
see you guys.
See you
Later, Alec. Have fun doing what we're doing. So, you guys travel through the damn forest.
I'm doing drugs.
Well, maybe not. Hopefully not.
No.
Bakery drugs.
No roll necessary because you guys sent Deet on this side because it triggers with Kebab. There is a point, like I want to say, not halfway exactly, but around halfway, as you guys are traveling through the damn forest, that Kebab just stops and like perks their ear up and like begins looking around.
What's the matter?
Like they don't even hear you. Like they keep looking around. Almost like someone like having like a dog whistle, or the inverse of a dog whistle, a dog lure. I don't know. Dog snack. I don't know.
The kind of I'm gonna climb up on Kebab.
You do so. No protest or problem.
Dee looks around, in the direction that Kebab's looking.
Roll perception.
Can I do that as well?
No.
Alright.
Do I get advantage because I'm sitting on Kebab?
You get advantage, but not from sitting on Kebab.
Okay.
Zal will help you. You guys trying to talk to Kebab and Wolf, but Kebab doesn't answer. As you look in the direction of where Kebab's attentions is directed, Have you ever seen the movie? Fuck, what's it called? Garth might have to help me with this. The Ritual, was that the one? The Ritual,
Yeah.
What with
the one with the
thing
Fair
son
enough.
of Loki.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's ritual.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't watched The Ritual?
No.
Damn it.
Nope.
It's great. We need to watch it sometime.
We
No, we
should.
don't.
So good.
Yes, we do.
No, I don't.
It's really good. No, you
Mm-mm.
would enjoy it.
Come on,
No.
Christy, we talked about
Mm-mm.
this. We're watching
But
it.
what if?
No. No, we're not.
Is it a scary movie?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
No
Yep.
wonder why.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a big point in The Ritual that like the monster will actually hide on the screen, and you don't know it's actually there on the screen, front and present, until it starts moving, because it just sort of blends in with all the wood and forestry around it. That's how utterly unscrupulous it is. The same thing happens here. Like, you don't know you're seeing something until they begin moving, and thusly the movement causes them to break their quote-unquote camouflage. It's not camouflage, but like they're still patterned with the rest of the environment around them. You see a figure move, a humanoid figure, maybe like 6 feet tall or so, with shocks of red. Well, not shocks of red, just red hair. Not red hair as in literally red, like Abigail, but like red hair as in like a redhead. Orange hair. They just sort of dance away.
Did you guys see that?
See what?
See what?
Over there, he kind of points to where.
Oh, I saw that.
There was someone in the woods. They look kind of camouflaged, and they start to dance.
The fairy of this area.
Fairy?
I assume there's a fairy doing all of this. A weird tribute. Fast transit through the woods. We have to be in a fairy's domain.
Are they hostile?
I get a distinct feeling we would know if they were.
We're not dead yet.
So, what's the plan?
Keep moving.
Bob woofs once. Woof. Woof. This all translates. Kebab thinks we're in the clear.
All right.
He kind of gives Kebab a little pat and gets off.
Pat, pat.
Well, Deet, kebab, good eyes, good spot.
Woof.
Thank you. It was more of Kebab, really.
Bob nuzzles you. So, deeper and deeper into the woods you go. What an interesting thing going deeper. Fun. I was trying to figure out a word that rhymes with, like, ended with ed so I can get a rhyme in, but I gave up. So instead, can one of you roll me a D100?
Yeah. Can I do it? Does anyone mind?
I don't mind.
I did it last time, I'm not doing that.
It sort of went absolutely
Excellent
terribly
again.
before when he did it, yeah.
Wow.
Damn. 95.
Maybe?
I feel like it's just our group.
You
We're
guys
just
sent the
cursed.
worst lucky people into the Heartlandic group because there's an irony in that.
Worked out so far.
That guy was right. We are cursed, actually.
Okay, if that's the case,
Sounds
then I
like
need
you
to
know.
go punish. I need to go punish. I need to go punish.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Hey fuckers!
Oh
What?
god.
Hey fuckers!
Where?
Yes. Who's ready? Right! Right! Let's go.
My what? Sorry?
Your characters. Your outlaws.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Alec isn't here, and don't worry, that'll probably be explained in game. So, here's the dealio. Here's the dealio, my friendos.
You want me to
As you
stop
guys-
recording?
I mean, you can record this. I don't fucking care.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't secret. Like, again, we're treating this like a module almost. So, like, the story's pretty straightforward.
Hmm.
Until it's not. Anyways, so here's what's up, and this will explain why you guys are split from Alex's character. I'll call him foster father, if you can call him even that. He's not around anymore. You guys know that, as per I disclosed in the private chat. So outlaw chatter. You guys are not safe in town. Not without being sneaky about it.
Hmm. Which is
That being said, you guys aren't
sneaky constantly. You will fail eventually.
bingo, which is why Alex's character isn't with you guys currently.
Hmm.
He's pretty sneaky. I mean, you guys are all pretty sneaky, but he's literally built like fucking Gloomstalker Ranger rogue.
He's built different.
So,
Quite
so
literally.
he's built
Yeah.
different.
Literally built different. Yeah.
So here's a setup, and you guys, I will enforce this onto you guys because these are temporary PCs. That being said, have fun with it. Improv. You guys are outside of town, and they're about to meet you guys in the damn forest. Yes, you guys are camped in the damn forest. I'm well aware that sounds like a stupid idea, but we're better to hide than a forest that some people don't go into.
Right.
It is a ways away from Burfordere as well, which is another layer of protection. Like, is someone gonna really travel all the way out to the damn forest to come find us? Potentially, yes, which is why you gotta fucking stay hidden. You guys are trying to get yourselves rallied. You guys are trying to get revenge against Fergus the Riot. Right? The thing is, you guys don't know where Fergus is. Or rather, which spots he's in. He has a number of haunts. And there is a place that you guys have yet to investigate that might have a clue as to where it is, because no one around town's gonna help you guys. Not without paying a considerable amount of coin that you guys do not have. There's one place where he was last active that might have a clue about where he is. I'll give you a nickel if you can tell me, if you guys can deduce where I'm talking about.
What, Silas's, like, farm?
Correct.
That was entirely a guess. Okay.
It's a logical deduction. Here's a nickel. There you go, buddy.
I'm so glad you have a nickel PNG now.
Yeah, here's a nickel. Yeah, that was the last thing Fergus did in town. Oh, he's been doing stuff in town. He's still here in Burfordere. But that was the last op he had. So it really is your guys' last chance to find out where he is. Or rather, your only opportunity to find out where he is. Problem is, though, you guys had to go through town to get to this place. And you guys sent back Alex's character to your guys' stashes and homesteads, hideouts, to get your gear back. Well, not your gear. You have your gear. To get some loot, some spending money. Caches.
To get the things that we didn't pick up in a rush to get out of town.
Bingo. And maybe keep his eyes and ears to the ground and try to find out where the hell to go if this other avenue doesn't pan out. So anyways, you guys are camped out in the damn forest right now, trying to figure out what your next move is to go get revenge. That's when you guys hear people walking out of the damn forest, which is a bit of an anomaly, I might add. People don't normally come out of the damn forest.
No.
That's why it's called the damn forest. There's a fairy that lives in there. There's an archfairy that lives in there that controls wolves and like kills and skins people, supposedly. Yeah, no, people don't come out of the damn forest.
They don't come out of the damn forest unless they got a damn good reason.
She also turns people into wolves. She also does that.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, so people don't come out of the damn forest. What happenstance coincidence that the person that came out of the damn forest is exactly who you need. Call it divine providence, call it coincidence, call it fortune's favor. Exchangians and Frisians call it kismet, which is another term for luck. Or, if your characters are the sorts of people that know and are knowledgeable and pious enough for it, call it the Five. The Forgotten Five doing you a solid. The gods of thievery and stuff like that. However you want to pitch it, it's a fortunate day. And that definitely puts, despite being run out of town quietly, it definitely puts some wind behind your guys' sails to get back into this and finish this. After Fergus is dead, assuming you guys actually managed to beat him, who knows what happens? But that's not the point. The point is revenge. Any questions?
Yeah, where was it that he was last put again? I didn't actually hear what Garth said.
his last point of major operation was Silas's home.
Specifically their home.
Okay, like related
Actually,
to.
let me give you some context from what you guys know what Fergus has done in relation to that entire mission. Fergus is a local crime boss that the Black Force subcontracted out to locate and isolate where Silas's family is.
Okay. And would we be aware of who Silas is? Because I know, like, you
guys are natives of this town. You guys probably recognize Silas as that fucking cat that walks around.
I haven't seen him about like the last 6
I haven't
months.
seen him in like some months. Yeah.
Yeah.
That Silas is Silas. That that's who their name is. You know that they're some sort of cat, walking, talking cat. You also know that Silas is a bit of an earful and a grate on certain members of the community. To be fair, you guys probably are similar. And
I'm fantastic.
Silas gets elected. Silas gets lessons with a local witch.
Is she like classified as a witch?
People call her a witch.
Mm.
People don't. That's not to say people don't trust her. This is the Heartlands. People fucking trust anything.
Right. It's just like a categorization based off of like what she does.
Yeah. A polite way of calling her would be an arcanist. She's a form of wizard or something like that. She's knowledgeable in the ways of magic. That being said, she's a hermit. She keeps to herself. Silas is the only one where she really lets interact with her, so on and so forth. And supposedly, and this is a rumor, and it's a rumor that you guys can confirm, as people that lived in this town for a while, she doesn't age. Like, you guys have seen her when you guys were kids. That's part of your backstory of getting saved. But she looks the same right now. From few times people have seen her. Again, she doesn't cause a problem, and she helps whenever she's called upon by esteemed members of the community. So no one rats her out or anything like that.
Mm.
That being said, she's not normal. Also, something for your guys' point is at current, or last you guys know, there is a West Levy Legionnaire detachment here in town. So the West Levy are the Foreign Legion from the Sylph Wall.
Hmm.
They bring a bit of militarism and racism to the Heartlands as they travel through it. They don't normally station in here, and these guys are no exception. They're not stationed here at the moment. But they are not stranded or stuck here. They are awaiting new marching orders.
Right.
So not permanently stationed here, but they're currently stationed there.
They're just occupying this territory until they get told to go somewhere else.
Bingo.
Okay.
And that's a pretty recent development. I want to say like a couple weeks.
I don't know if I wish Oriana had come more, or very glad that she didn't. Because of the Sylphal influence here. It's like, avoid everything, actually.
Heartlandic people treat them nice enough, but Sylph Walllands are pretty blunt sorts, as you can probably tell. So they take the courtesies with a grain of salt, and they don't trust most of this place. So, you guys are about to get intruded upon as you guys are readying your kit to... Or I guess you guys just start planning what the fuck to do until Alex's character comes back. His name's Ajax.
Yep.
So yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Inherent naming convention for that specific region, too.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
So
You're walking through the woods. Your phone is dead. No, it's kidding. Not shot at the time.
You invent phones. Your phone is dead.
Last and Nexus aspect. So you're walking through the woods. Your Nexus aspect is tapped. Just kidding. So you guys are walking and sort of seeing not the tree line, because that makes it sound like you're about to leave it, but just by the thickness of vegetation, you can sort of tell when you're getting closer to the outskirts of a forest versus the interior of it. Right? The interior is a bit more overgrown. Yeah. That's just how nature is. Unless you have a Devil's Grove, in which case that's a fun thing from the Amazon. Besides the point. You guys are exiting out of... We're getting towards the outskirts of the damn forest. All of you roll me your perception.
Alright.
And to the other two of you, roll me your stealth.
Oh, I wonder what they're perceiving.
Oh, that's a
you guys also... You stealthers get a free d4.
No, I'm re-rolling that. I'm rolling that with my trickster's coin.
Why is it popping up a I put a fucking name in there, roll 20. Fuck you, roll 20.
Good thing I did.
It should have it.
Yeah, I think it's just because like I changed the name when I still had the stuff.
What
open,
was
so
the
it
token
still-
name as?
Nah, see, your character's name is now just Garth's sheet.
What was your token's name? Because it might have kept the
Morgan?
title from the when you assigned the token.
It's right. It should be. So okay, so what happened was when I started Roll20, I didn't have a name in there, and then I just haven't closed Roll20 since, so it didn't have time to refresh, so it's still detecting that the name was just Garth's sheet and not the proper name.
Okay.
So it should be fine now. Like here. There you go.
Crash, before
it
we get
just
too
needs to be
far, I have a
reloaded.
question that I
Yes.
forgot about until now. Could
Okay.
I have? Well, it's about the Ring of Spell storing. Could I have stored some spells in there previously?
I think you can only store one spell, and you could just.
You can. I thought it was.
Spell levels.
Yeah, it's a number
Yeah,
of spell levels, but it can only be one spell, I believe.
The level of the slot used to cast a spell determines how much space it uses. You can have up to a 5th level spell in the ring.
Yeah, but it's only one spell.
Is it?
I think so. Suppose what? No,
Any spell stored in it will use a slot levels. Okay.
any creature can cast a spell first through 5th level into the ring by touching the ring as the spell is cast.
Yeah.
The spell has no effect, blah blah, the response. The
Well, here-
level of the spell used to cast the spell determines how much space it uses.
The ring can store 5 levels worth of spells at a time, right at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, but not 5 spells. It's probably 5 levels. So you can't
Okay.
cast a 6th level spell into it, is what it's saying.
Okay, it's just the S at the end of spells is throwing me off. Okay. I mean, I still have a spell that I would like to store in there if that's alright.
Sure.
Okay, Death
What
Ward.
spell?
Death Ward.
I always thought you could put like 5 level 1 spells in there. I guess not.
It's called Ring of Spells Story, not Ring of Spells Story.
Fair enough.
Like, it's only
Yeah.
a rare item, remember that. If it held up to, like, 5 different spells at a time, you know everyone would fucking cast, like, Hunter's Mark in there 5 times a day, which is the equivalent of max level wizard.
Yeah.
So, that's how I'm ruining it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think I'll just put Death Ward in there because I can cast it for free a second time.
So, about these perceptions. Kirsty, can you roll a d4 from you guys? Could you guys get a free d4 on top of your guys' stealth and survival, or stealth and insight?
Mhm.
Okay, so that puts you at 22.
Mhm.
So let's see here. I feel like I should average it. Because
Because
or else,
it's
like,
gonna
it
make
doesn't
so
make
much sense.
sense. It doesn't make
Here's
a
the
sense
thing.
because, like,
I
there's so
feel if
many.
you- I feel if you average it, it's just going to become a situation of both of our characters would be too sneaky for their entire group to notice.
What's your point?
My point is, it's hard to have the story where the characters are in the group if the characters aren't seen to join the group.
Well, you guys see them. Time for you to bust out your improv skills, baby. So, to the Danforest group, you guys walk and trek and travel, and you guys are approaching the outskirts of the Danforest. Thank the gods. And you guys stumble upon an empty campsite. Cinders still at the fire. As you look around, you see no one. To the outlaws, I mean, I think you guys can see your own stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in the brush. Maybe you're up in the trees. Maybe you're hidden just perfectly around the tree trunk. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's probably
Not
like
us.
in the bushes or something, yeah. Hiding behind a tree like in one of those like cartoons. Dead
What
end.
is this, hunter's camp or something?
Get your ass out of here.
Fire looks recent.
Bolus goes over and begins kicking some dirt on the fire. You shouldn't leave a fire going. That's how you call forest fires. Even if there is an archfey protecting this place, you shouldn't test.
Oh, I've heard stories about that bear. It helps
I know,
keep
right?
them-
Fun fact, that is a tenet for werebears, is that they're protectors of the forest, so deadass Smokey the Bear is a werebear.
Oh my god.
Smokey the Bear.
Like, it's actually canon